no poll service. How do you account for the first money? Actually, they were wondering whether Balam can reach UE.
Thank you. Yes, Ajib Sasso, then Rutera, then Bugendera.
Thank you, Right
Then the Honorable Lady next to, yes, Bugende, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Abdul Bisas once again. To the Minister of Energy, whereas many places in Kasanda South do not have power, there is already a line that was built by government from Kasanda to Kalwana. It is not commissioned for the last 7 years and beyond. Secondly, Kasanda harbors the largest mine deposits, mineral deposits. But up to today, many mining areas do not have power. Yet power is very important in mining as mines generate revenue to the government. I request that the minister prioritizes the mining areas of Kasanda such that government can earn more revenue. I thank you.
Thank you. Yes. It was Rutera, then Bugende, then.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to thank the Minister for what he's doing, but in 2022, we had a very good project, hydroelectric power at Kagat border. When they came inside him, he knows, they promised us electricity to start with us before even going to Tanzania. But a disappointment. We have good structured health centers. One of them is Kakamba in Isinjiro, in Bukanga North, and Chargaju in Isinjiro North. But those two health centers are well structured, there is no power, and even people know they don't go there. And our neighbors there, they start criticizing the government that they have good structured health centers, but they are homes of the birds. Really, and the ministers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. I'm Namlondo Sarah, Woman Representative, Bugende District. My issue is we have health centers, but when you move around Bugende, we are only 2.56% coverage for the whole district. We have health centers like Mponde, which is even a very, very busy trading center, Kabonge, and many others, plus Nkone. We have those ones, but there is no power. Then the said schools that have been constructed. We have Irundu, the transformer was picked. I don't know why. And then Bugende sub-county, as a said school, we also don't have power there. So, Honorable Minister, I please pray that Bugende be considered when you...
Thank you. Yes, so wait.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, in the presentation of the Minister, he mentioned of the project regarding the Get Fit project. Now, the intention of the Get Fit project was to supply electricity to those communities that were surrounding the main hydropower plants. Busongora County North, for example, has 5 main power plants. Unfortunately, Honorable Minister, most of the communities around these power plants do not have electricity. What happened to the Get Fit project in that regard? Secondly, the projects which the minister presented, most of them are being supported by either the donors or...
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I had already picked. No, I wanted, you know, colleagues, when you have elders here, I made an elder stand up many times. Mejaguma. And then Karwanga. No, Alenyo, then Karwanga.
Mr. Speaker, sir. both sides of the house. I'm Major Guma from Uganda North. Both sides in the total agreement and a believable unanimity between the opposition and the government side that the country requires power. And the people of Ruhinda North also, through you also require power. The Prime Minister is here, so for me I would request that, and I know Mzee Museveni, the President of this country, talks to you, just help the Minister. You source their own, government sources their own. I have ever said it here. And we finish this matter once and for all. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Alenyo.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Marshall Alenyo, Jonam County. Honorable Speaker, in Pakwach we have 42,902 households. Of those households, only about 3,000 are on the grid. The issue of the power lines passing over the Jonams going to Madokolo causes a lot of stampede. Honorable Speaker, this phenomenon of power lines passing through the community, yet the people down don't have power, creates a lot of anxiety on the community that is down. That's one of the biggest issues we are facing in Jonam. My request to the ministry is that they should give us transformers, try as much as possible to connect our people, and we have health centers, we have schools, we have all those places which are not connected. But also the minister has to visit Ghana so that they see how urban people pay so that they subsidize the rural people. If the minister goes to Ghana, he will become with a better formula. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Karanga.
Thank you.
Then Honorable Chan Patu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in 2015, the government gave us a line from Mitiana to Kanoni. But there's a lot of complaints, and I almost lost within those two sub-counties. They need their compensation. So I would like the Honourable Minister to come up and take over that challenge. It's now crystal clear that the Minister of Energy is the one responsible for all the challenges that other ministries are facing. When you look at the Minister of Trade, they are crying because of electricity. The Minister of Agriculture is also crying because of electricity. The Education, the Health Ministry, they are all crying because of electricity. Honourable Minister, can you come up and help us, save us from this quagmire we are in? Because I know at the end of the day, you can save us. If not, Honourable Speaker, please, like he has requested the elder, come up and help us. Because all the challenges.
Thank you. Honorable Lochan, then Honorable Kwizera.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, lack of electricity today is beyond an infrastructure problem. It's a serious economic and social development issue. Mr. Speaker, most settlers in urban areas are migrants from rural areas looking for stable and reliable utilities, water and electricity. It is very unfortunate that even in the urban centers, apart municipality inclusive, Mr. Speaker, has less than 15% connectivity to the households. Mr. Speaker, this poses a lot of problems. One, including increased insecurity. Mr. Speaker, during power outages, our streets, our buildings, our corridors are poorly lit, increasing the potential for robbery, crimes in many aspects. Mr. Speaker, number two, water and sanitation problems. Most of the water plants in urban areas are powered by electricity. So during power outages, water distribution are interrupted, causing a lot of problems.
Thank you. Honorable Kwizera.
Right Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker, I beg that you give me another minute because
first you iterate the one I've
now, Honorable Speaker, non-compliance to the Electricity Act, Cap 157, is the one that has caused all of these problems. Section 63 says the minister shall prepare sustainable and coordinated rural electrification strategy plan, present it to cabinet and bring it to parliament, which is not there. Then when you go to section 64, electricity development fund, the government shall establish electricity development fund. 66 says there will be a database. Based on what is being debated, Honorable Speaker, you can see that there is a generic problem. And in the 9th Parliament, Parliament had recommended and adopted that this ministry be a...
Since you used half of your minute complaining,
that this Ministry of Energy would be standalone, such that it is not conflicting for resources with petroleum, because the resources which are there are not sufficient. There is also a conflict between the Ministry of Energy and the agencies implementing the road electrification, like Uganda Electricity Distribution Company, which does not get money from government. It gets money from the tariff, and now the tariff goes up. So, Honourable Minister, let us comply with the law. I thank you.
Thank you. Now, colleagues, I used Honourable Janensi as a reference. I don't want people of Kashonji. We saw the Speaker reprimanding you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Janensi Maramia from Kashonji County. Kashonji has very many challenges. One, we have parishes that don't have power at all. These include Bweza Parish, Chigando Parish, and Rugonju Parish. Mr. Speaker, there are many other high-growth centers, including Echkoni, which has more than 10 cooling machines. They don't have power. We have Biembogo, we have Kagando, we have Mabare, and many other places. Mr. Speaker, there are many people who are complaining. They paid for their power, they are connected into their homes, but they cannot be connected. The reason being given, there are no meters in the centers. Mr. Speaker, there are many other, I have 3 transformers that are not connected to the national grid. I request the Honourable Minister of Energy, please give us consideration for Kashonji.
Thank you. Now, colleagues, a quarter of this House has debated this matter. I think 109 colleagues. You can see we've spent 4 weeks on State of the Nation, but we've reached 200. So here we have had 109 members submitting on this matter. Please allow me that we make progress. Honourable Minister, I don't think you will answer. I don't know how you're going to structure your answers. Kindly, the floor is yours, but in 5 minutes you can give us a response and you guide.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I would wish to appreciate the members for all the questions and the submissions. Electricity is an enabler for development. We are all aware that the moment electricity goes to a community or a village, it contributes to the development of that village. So it is the reason why there is a demand for electricity everywhere. Number 2, we have a strategy for rural electrification. The electrification is going to be in 2 forms. One, the grid, which stands currently at 24.4%, and 38% is off-grid, giving us a total of connectivity of 62.4%. And what is the plan? The plan is to have the whole country connected by 2030. Connected to one form, either grid or off-grid. And off-grid is simpler to reach to those especially distant areas from the grid. As I said, the cost of connecting, extending medium voltage is at 100 million shillings per kilometer. And somebody here actually said he was asked for about 300,000 to connect about one kilometer. That is if you went to the private electricity companies, you actually get that voltage figure. It's at 100 now. What is the strategy? And somebody where they started say we was asked for about every district headquarters have about electricity. There are only a few districts which are not connected to electricity. Bungi, and then you find Buvuma. they are not connected to electricity. 1 kilometer. The majority of them, that is if you went to the private. Then we said, can we have every city connectivity? All the cities are connected. You actually get from the now what is the sub-county where there is a project which you are saying, we started with talked about that is a I was referring to. There are new sub-counties which are not connected. We have over 600 sub-counties, and we have about 200 sub-counties which are not connected. And we have plans to reach those sub-counties. Now, we are going to move to the sub-counties, to the parishes. Many of you are saying our parishes are not connected. We are aware about it. A parish doesn't have a headquarters. How do we plan to reach the sub-county, the parishes? We intend to take electricity. We know every sub-county has got a primary school. We are targeting a school in a parish. Then we shall have reached that parish with electrification. We intend to reach the health centers. If we take electricity to a health center, which is in a parish, we actually count that electricity has reached those parishes. Now, overall, where is our priority? Our priority is going to be, how do we use electricity for productive purposes? How do we get the 10-fold growth strategy delivered using electricity? There are 2 approaches. One, we are going to look at where is agriculture. The small factories which are being cited in our discussions, those are centers which are going to cause growth in those parishes, which is going to cause growth in the communities. And then the second one, tourist sites. We are going to focus on delivering electricity to those sub-counties and districts where there is tourism, deliberately, because we want to address a 10-fold economic growth. And then we are going to be looking at mines. The colleague who said Kasanda doesn't have electricity and it's a key mining area. We are going to focus delivering power to the mines, and then we are going to focus delivering power to industrial parks. This is going to be our priority areas. And then the last one, how do we take power now to science-based establishments? Schools are science-based. That's where we get the children to learn science. We are going to take electricity to those centers. This is a strategy which we are following, but taking electricity to every household may not be possible now. We are going to move by priority. What do we do now? What can we do tomorrow? And by 2030, we have a target to reach every household. Right, Honorable Speaker. There are so many questions which have been asked here. If you may allow, through you, I'm going to request the members. I will be inviting you by your sons, to the ministry, where we can sit to discuss what plans we have for your son. We have a proposal, we have 18 zones, and we want to do this before the end of September, such that by the time we go to the next budget, we shall have actually captured your demands, and you will have understood what projects have been completed in your zone, what projects are going on, and what are the plans which are in the offing for your zone, and then we shall be able to capture those areas which we shall have not captured. The surveys that we continue carrying out are actually surveys to enable us plan better. There are those projects which are ongoing. The surveys are done to confirm the sites which have been identified. Surveys are also done to enable us capture the schools, the health centers, which are our priority. So, colleagues, if you accept, I will be starting to invite you by the fourth week of August, and I expect by October, all of you will have had a presentation of the ministry by your sons. And we shall not only be doing for electricity, we shall also be telling you about minerals.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
So thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker.
So let the Committee on Natural Resources be following up on this matter. Honourable Margaret Petiru reached out to me. She's talking about health centers and hospitals. We need to see a way of ensuring their power is not cut in time. Colleagues, I'm going to suspend the House for 30 minutes. Since we are returning at 2:35, continue with the House. That's when we shall handle matters of national security.
wabula minisita abalyomusi alabudde abaddukanya amalwaliro abalekera abayintaani emirimu n'obuvunaanyizibwa kiba kikomye embagirawo.
The challenge we are having, like many people said, these hospitals where we deploy interns, the interns running the services. It shouldn't be like that. Interns provide the medical services but under supervision. So it is wrong to leave the interns on their own because they are still under training. And the challenge has been that the specialists, the senior doctors, they absentee themselves and leave the service provision to the interns, which should not be that way.
Ebyo nga bikyali bityo, amyuka sipiika wa paalamenti Thomas Tayibwa Bangerana alungamizza ku ngeri paalamenti gy'erina okwetegerezaamu kampuni gavumenti zeetwala mu paalamenti ng'eyagala zisonyiibwa omusolo. Tayibwa alagidde akakiiko ka paalamenti akalondoola ebyensimbi n'okuteekerateekera eggwanga era ng'ekavunaanyizibwa ku kwekenneenya okusaba kw'okusonyiwa omusolo guno kasooke nga kesitule katuuke eri buli kampuni esabye okusonyiibwa omusolo okuzuula embeera gy'erimu oba nga ddala esaanidde okusonyiibwa omusolo ogwo. Tayibwa agambye nti bannansi bangi akakiiko ako okusabira kampuni ezo ekisonyiwo kyekiseera kidibizibwe era n'alagira akakiiko ka paalamenti ako nti keesitule nga katuuke mu kampuni ezo keetegereza oba nga ddala ebiwandiikiddwa bye bituufu ebizisaanyiza okusonyiibwa omusolo.
People believing that for you to get a tax waiver, you have to be connected. Okay? And that's because when we go back, we ask questions. We receive people asking, how can a taxpayer from Mitoma, from Ik, from Kabong, from Ruero get on this list? Because when you look at the people who are benefiting, Kampala, so the big guys who are around. So, and yet we have very, very small people who are even struggling most. Number two, when you go, maybe this time I think we should instruct the Committee on Finance, I had seen the chair here, that since the Minister has given very clear parameters, before bringing us a report, go visit these businesses.
Tayibwa okwogera bino kiddiridde minisita w'ebyensimbi Henry Musaasizi olwaleero okwanjulira paalamenti okulambika n'emitendera gavumenti gyegoberera okusonyiwa kampuni emisolo. Okusinziira ku minisita oyo Musaasizi, kampuni ezizitoowereddwa emisolo zisaba mu buwandiike eri kamishona eri ssenkulu w'ekitongole ekiwooza ky'omusolo ekya URA, bw'etyo URA ne yeetegereza okusaba okwo olwo ne kulyoka kutwalibwa eri minisita w'ebyensimbi. Minisita Musaasizi annyonnyodde nti minisita w'ebyensimbi yeetegereza okusaba okwo nga kutuukiriza obukwakkulizo bwonna obulambikiddwa mu tteeka erirungamya ennambika y'omusolo mu ggwanga erya Tax Procedure Act ne kutwalibwa mu Paalamenti okwetegerezebwa n'okusalawo ekisembayo.
The process begins when a taxpayer makes an application to the Commissioner General requesting for a tax waiver in line with the law. The application includes the taxpayer's tax liability, which includes principal tax, interest and penalty, the grounds for waiver, and amounts sought to be remitted, and provides relevant financial, insolvency, asset or other evidence supports the tax waiver.
Gavumenti ng'eyita minisitule y'ebyensimbi wamu n'ekitongole ekiwooza ekya URA ne Paalamenti y'eggwanga emyaka mingi egiyise ezeesonyiwa kampuni nnyingi emisolo omuli ogwa pay as you earn ogusoloozebwa ku misaala gy'abakozi mu kampuni ezo, omusolo gwa corporation tax ogusoloozebwa ku magoba kampuni ge zikola n'emisolo emirala mingi. Alipoota ezikolebwa asaabalirizi wa gavumenti zize ziraga nti gavumenti efiirwa triliyoni ne triliyoni ez'ensimbi mu nkola ey'okusonyiwa emisolo mu kampuni ezo, ate nga ne bannansi bangi bazze beemulugunya nti kampuni z'abanene n'abo abalina akakwate ku banene mu gavumenti be bokka abafuna omukisa ogwo. Minisitule y'ebyentambula ekedde kukola bikwekweto ku nguudo ez'enjawulo ng'eri wamu ne poliisi y'ebidduka, era wabaddewo vaawo mpitewo ku misanvu egy'enjawulo gye basudde ku nguudo ezo olw'abagoba ab'emmotoka obutaba na bisaanyizo. Omusasi waffe Dennis Kato Lwandaga katwa ebisingawo.
Ekikwekweto barabara salama kino nga kyatandikibwawo minisitule y'ebyentambula ng'eri wamu ne poliisi y'ebidduka olunaku olwaleero. Amakanda kigasibye matugga ku luguudo oluva e Kampala okudda eggulu, era nga bwakedde ekyaleero abasirikale ba poliisi mu poliisi eno ey'ebidduka basazeewo okuyimiriza mmotoka naddala zeetikka ebyamaguzi ng'essira lisinza kuteekebwa ku bbaasi n'emmotoka ennene ziyite zisuno trucks n'ezo eziziddirira zoyinza okuyita zifuso. Abagoba ba suno trucks abogerako bakwatiddwa, abamu batandika okulatondeka nnyuma, so nga ate abamu ku abo abakwate babadde tebalina pamiti zibasobozesa kuvuga mmotoka zino, nga kino kikontana n'ebiragiro oba n'amateeka. Poliisi y'ebidduka ne minisitule evunaanyizibwa ku by'entambula eyayisa gye buvuddeko. Mu kikwekweto kino mubaddemu okwanyisiganya ebigambo wakati w'abasirikale ba poliisi ey'ebidduka n'abavuzi b'ebidduka eby'enjawulo gamba nga suno trucks, fuso n'ababoodabooda. Era amyuka akulira ebikwekweto mu poliisi y'ebidduka Norman Musinga bakira ebigambo amyuka akulira ebikwekweto mu poliisi y'ebidduka Norman Musinga bakira ebigambo abiwanyisiganya n'abagoba ba boodabooda.
Okukkiriza kwetika
mu mmotoka endala eziweyeddwa mulimu ezo ate nga tezirina na layisinsi.
tukwatamu ku bavuzi bano ab'ebidduka nga batuukiriza obuvunaanyizibwa bwabwe nga bali ku nguudo. Kye tugenda okukola mu operation eno tulaba nga tukola ebikwekweto bino tetulanga tujja buzibu oba tuba bugwi, kubanga tutuzudde nti abantu baffe bano embeera eno bwetabeerawo oluusawo beerabire ne bakola okwegyabwe. N'olwekyo kyekimu ku ebyo tugatta ku bye tukola, tetugambye mbu tugenda kukola kino tumale. Gavumenti erina enteekateeka nnyingi nnyo okulaba nga ereeta obutebenkevu ku nguudo. N'olwekyo operation eno egenda kutuukiriza omugaso guno okulaba nti tujjukiza bannannyini bidduka bino okuyingira ddala babaasi abasinotraka n'eziva mu tuluba eryo biroole lukululana n'abantu ba bulijjo okutuukiza obuvunaanyizibwa bwabwe ku nguudo. Tukyagenda mu maaso ekikodo ekyo kikyagenda ne ku nguudo endala si wano wokka. Wiiki ewedde twali ku ludda olw'e Masaka e Maya, leero tuli ku lw'eggulu tukyagenda ne ku lw'Ejjinja bwe tutyo matalaaza enguudo zonna. Twaguddewo ssente zaffe ez'enjawulo Namanve, Namulanda, Nawane Kawanda, mujje bannange mwekebeza ebidduka byaffe, mujje ganyegenya ku nguudo kubanga ekijja si muntu.
Alan Sembebwa oyo nno nga mwogezi wa Ministry ya Works. Radio Simba Nina Sakayanja wane Matuga.
Webale nnyo munnaffe Nasa Kayanja abo basente b'ebyalo mu Ggombolola y'e Kayonza mu disitulikiti y'e Kayunga balabuddwa ku nsonga y'okutunda ebibanja by'abatuuze nga beeyambisa sitampu ezibaweereddwa nga basoose kuyita mu mitendera awamu n'okwewala okukola emirimu mu ngeri yagaliwe engali. Latifa Nalubowa Jali y'e Kayunga.
Bino byogeddwa omwami w'eggombolola Kayonza Rachel Kusaasira oluvannyuma lw'okulayiza basente b'ebyalo bano ebikola eggombolola Kayonza ng'omukolo guyindidde ku kitebe ky'eggombolola wennyini. Kusaasira yongeddeko n'agamba nti ssente banaakwatibwa mu mivuyo gy'okutunda ebibanja nga tagoberedde emitendera ku mulundi guno wakwatibwa amateeka gamuvunaane.
Okubeera ssentebe w'ekyalo tekitegeeza kutunda bantu oba kutunda bibanja byabwe kubanga ssentebe bw'oba weetala mu kutunda ettaka ojja kuyitibwa oba mu kooti oba elsewhere okubeera witness. Obuvunaanyizibwa obwo mulina etteeka eribafuga baliyita Local Government Council Act ogiraba 2006. Etteeka lino era lyava mu Local Government Act era eriva mu ki mu ssamateeka. Temumamanya nti constitution ya Uganda oba ssamateeka ekola ki ebamanyi era ffenna tussa ekitiibwa mu ssamateeka w'eggwanga Uganda ate muwewe instruments of power. Kansuubire kuba nabadde ngambye bano abami ab'emiruka tibategeeze bassentebe ababaddeko.
Abamu ku bassentebe b'ebyalo aboogeddeko ne Radio Simba oluvannyuma lw'okuwa ebilayiro byabwe bagamba nti ensimbi zisaanye zibongerweko kubanga kiviiriddeko bangi ku bannaabwe okwenyigira mu kutunda ebibanja by'abantu nga bateekako sitampu nga tebasoose kugoberera mateeka.
Zese Kimuli Jeffrey Salongo ssentebe wa LC1 akulembera ekyalo ky'e Nakabango mbadde nsaba gavumenti etulowoozeeko amazima tukolanga bulugoyi etwongezeeko ku musaala gwaffe nga bakiya persons amazima omutwalo gwetuwa omwezi ono nnyo ekyo kireetedde abakulembeze abangi nga bakiya persons okuva mu kutunda amataka g'abantu.
Yenze Salongo Lende David nga nzize okulembera ekyalo kya Kakiika B ekyalo ekitabadde kyangu mu bavubuka mu neeyisa naye engeri yenze nga ndi muvubuka ngenda kukolera wamu n'abavubuka abo okubalaga ekyokukola okubalaga ti buli omuntu alina kukola atya tutambudde tutya okubaako we tutuuka.
Kitibwa Kagirisaamu neesobolayo okwesimbawo ku bwa LC1 nakisanambanya olw'ensonga ezitali zimu. Ekyalo kyaffe kibaddemu okwetematemamu enjawukana z'abantu naye nga bwe nzize tugenda kulwanira ku kintu kimu kyakugatta abantu baffe.
Amanya Namagye Jennifer chairperson wa Kasolo Kampuni tebansubiramu ekisanja kino newankubadde nga waliwo ebikoleddwa waliwo ebitamaliriziddwa kubanga tulina okumaliriza bulungi wansi amakubo mabi.
Lwasedume Lubogola Simba Latifa Nalubowa mu disitulikiti y'e Kayunga.
Webale nnyo Latifa Nalubowa. Nyongera okujjukiza nti Radio Simba ekutuusaako amawulire gaffe gano 15 z'eddakiika ez'akayita ku ssaawa 8 ez'emisana. Bwe gati amawulire bwe gaba
Wanga mwogezi Minister wa ya Florence Manina Silio Simja Takayantuga wane matu.
Renyomana webasaka ya fena basente njawulo mu Ggombolola y'ebyalo Nzamula y'e Kayunga disitulikiti etwa balabula ku nsonga
Wanga mwogezi Minister wa ya Florence Manina Silio Simja Takayantuga Wanga mwogezi Minister wa ya Florence Manina Silio Simja Takayantuga wane matu.
Renyomana webasaka ya fena basente njawulo mu Ggombolola y'ebyalo Nzamula y'e Kayunga disitulikiti etwa balabula ku nsonga y'ebibanja okutunda batuuzi nje bye bayambisa nga bezibawuza sitampa erimu yagali mu ngeri ate ngaliwo. Ebibanja okutunda batuuzi nje bye bayambisa nga bezibawuza sitampa elimu yagali mungeri ratibe ngalibo fanna elimu yagali mungeri ratibe ngalibo fanna lujali
olunaku olwaleero